Hello, sir and madam. My name is Vishaka Madhiraut. Subject International Business. Topic WTO and its function. WTO. The World Trade Organization is the only global international organization deals with the rules of trade between the nations. At its heart of WTO agreement, the single buy of the world and trading nations and related to the in pre-maintenance the goal in the goal is to ensure that trade flow is smoothly predicted and free as possible. In brief, the World Trade Organization is the only international organization deal with the global rule and trade. This main function to enhance the trade flows in smoothly predicted. All the major decisions are made by the WTO and its member of government and their minister or by other action or nation. The number of a simple fundamentals pattern for from the fundamentals of multinational trading system. The primary purpose of the WTO is open trade for a benefit of all. The World Trade Organization is an international organization deal with the rules and trade in nations. There are main functions including the agreement to provide the in traded nation holding their motivational national trade publicly provide the technology assessment and trading for development countries and ensure the cooperate with the other international organization. The WTO organized the annual WTO public forum which bring together and government non-government organization for a business and other stakeholder for a decision on a board regulation part of the digital economy. Object to improve the standard living of people in the member countries to ensure the full employment and increase for a effective demand to increase the production and trade of goods to increase the trade of services to enhance utilization of world resources to protect the environment to accept the concept of stability development agreements. The WTO rule and agreement are written to the nations between the members. They currently set on the outcome of the 1986 1993 general routine nation which are included the major reason of the general agreement and trade GATI. GATT is known as a world principal rule book for a trade in goods. The round of also created a new rules for a dealing with the trade in services related to the aspect and intelligence, property, and suitable of trade on resilience. Functions to implement the rule and providing the related trade in public receival and to provide the platform to members of country to decide future strategy related to the trade on tracking to provide the function of implementation and advertisation and option to multiple and building the agreement for the world trade to administer the rule and the process related to dispute to ensure the operations such as world resources to assist the international organizations such as IMF and IBRD for establishing an universal economic public determination structure of WTO. Goods. It's all the begin with the trade in goods from 1947 to 1994. It was formatted for a nation level of customer duty rates and other trade. The text of the General Assessment split and out important rule written non discrimination since 1995 to updated GDA has become the WTO's number of agreement on trade of goods, services, bank, insurance firm, technology, telecommunication companies for hotel chain and transportation company looks at to the business amount and can be used for some principle and free air the original or only applied in the trade of goods. Intellectual property. The WTO intellectual property agreement amount to the rule for the trade and investment in deals with investment in ideas and creativity. The rule statement how copyright, trademark, patent, graphically names are used to identify the product, design and integrated to layout, design and undisclosable information such as a trade security. Intellectual property should be protected when the trade is involved. Dispute statement. The WTO process for resolving trade queries under the statement, understanding various of rule and therefore the ensure that the trade flows smoothly. Public review. The trade public review the purpose is improve the transportation, create great understanding of the public in see and output and their associates in impact. Many numbers also see the review feedback for the public. Ministerial. WTO is out its two basic function service as an negotiable funds and the providing the dispute solution system. This with we could utilize an batch of by the general counseling judiciary branch and split by the dispute statement body and its applied body and by the firm of to meet every firm other years and round. Thank you.